Hi guys, so it's Marcus here from the Weekly Update team, and in today's video, I'm going to sort of walk you through our website and then compare it to what I see as a fairly similar website, but with the key difference of it being a more mainstream news product than ours, which is obviously niche news. Um, a niche news product. So, getting right in there, the website that I've chosen to compare ours to is Wired.co.uk. Now, Wired launched in 2009, and they also have a magazine. So, so it's quite, it's had time to build up and become a very high quality product, which it is. Um, And so anyway, I've been looking at this website for quite a while, and one of the main reasons why I like it, why I look at it as well, is because of the wide spectrum of articles it posts. For example, it would talk about a film, Ford autonomous driving, or virtual reality, all kinds of things, all kinds of topics that you could think about, which technology is part of. So, anyway, enough of why I like this website. Now we'll compare it to our one. So, immediately when you click on to our homepage, you're sort of bombarded by very media rich content. And so here it's in the form of images. And sort of we've segmented these images into a nice symmetrical layout. Now that's very similar to what we find here. Um, so Wired have kind of used the same idea. You've got the white background, as you can see, the corners of each image. So it's really giving the website a very clean look, which we also wanted to we wanted to go for that look. So the difference is that um, our website was produced on on an iMac, so the screen was much larger, and so when we finished producing this website, we realized that actually what had happened is we built our website um, for a larger screen size. And so when I view it on, for example, this laptop that I'm viewing it on now, it's a lot larger than actually the screen size. So I'd have to adjust Google Chrome somehow. So that's not very helpful. That is a mistake that we did make, which obviously Wired wouldn't have because they're professionals and they know what they're doing. So anyway, the ideas of segments they've also got as well, which again leads to an overall sort of more professional look because there's nothing that's sort of jumbled up. Everything's set up in a nice order, so it's very simplistic, to look at, etc. Yeah, so that's one key thing that our website has. Here we go. So look, here we have links to social networking sites. So I could find Wired on Google Plus or whatever, Facebook. Now, we've also employed that in our website. If we scroll all the way down to the bottom, here we have, a link to YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. So that's quite nice. It just gives the more sort of professional look, even though we're a very, newly started, newly formed website. It's still giving off the impression that we're sort of up there with the bigger guys. So yeah, so those are two main similarities. I could also sort of discuss the idea that Wired have used um, text on top of their images, and that's quite different to what we did. Instead, we made the option of allowing, when someone's hovering over the image, for text to be displayed, sort of revealing what this article, what this image is kind of about. I don't know. I mean, they're both very good features. It's quite hard to say which one would be better. I guess Wired would be better in a way, because you can immediately see what the article's about. Whether ours, you do have to go over and be like, oh, so that is an iPhone 6 review. What's this? An iPhone 6 review 2. So so we've done two different things there. One option that I do really like is on the Wired, on this website, is that when you hover over the image, it does increase sort of contrast and saturation. So that's a nice sort of interactive feature. We don't have that feature, but I mean, I guess we have just the text feature, which is relatively similar. Now, one thing which Wired have is they have their drop-down menu on the side. It's very similar to ours, really. I mean, we have it above. It's not really we don't really have many other options apart from the about page, and that's because we didn't need any other pages apart from an about page. So we didn't go create it. We didn't go and create any others. If we had, yeah, I'd say they'd be quite similar. I mean, again, you've got this white background. We do have a white sort of box rather than a background. So we've kind of gone with the same idea of, increasing contrast between the colors, allowing things to just look a lot more clearer, cleaner. And, we're going for the sort of fresh, minimalist look, which is quite popular within the technological industry. There's some articles along here describing what we do. Some nice links here. Again, why I don't have that? Because they create all of their own news. I mean, you see, we haven't written these articles. Instead, they're links to articles. So, yeah. In terms of logos, one thing I do like about the Wired website is that the logo kind of comes away from this main menu section. So as soon as I start crawling, the menu drops back and then the logo's left. That's that's a really nice feature, because you're constantly spreading the imagery while you're looking at articles. So constantly, where am I? Oh, yeah, I'm on the Wired. I'm on the Wired website. So that's a very nice function that they've employed there. We don't have that, but instead we have a much larger logo. It's far more sort of visible and does attract you more to it. When I first went on this website, it's very. You do have to. It's not like it's immediately there for you to see. You do have to look up in the top left-hand corner and realize, oh, yeah, here's the logo. Yeah, it's good because you can. I mean, it's black against white, so you can clearly see it. It's just, ours is right in the middle of the screen, highly contrasted against its background, because obviously it's white against blue. Blends in. You have the colors of white against the blue, and yeah. So overall, I'd say our websites are quite similar, really. obviously with the key differences. Um, and yeah. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and yeah.